Hey there, West of at the International Maxwell Certification event in Orlando, Florida. What a blessing. This is one of the coolest things I ever get to do, and each time I'm continually amazed by the people that I meet and the things, the backgrounds and whatnot. So earlier this week, Cindy and I got the privilege of meeting Ray. Ray's an international bestseller now. He had been a national bestseller, and his story's so cool. So Ray and I have some similar backgrounds, some similar history, and we both beat that similar history, but we both like blessing people. We both like adding value to people, and that's part of what drew us to getting certified to use a lot of John's stuff over the years. So I want to introduce you to Ray. Ray?
Well,
Give it to him.
wow, man. You know, I started looking around. I'm trying to figure out who's he talking about giving all these great accolades to. Hi, I am C. Ray, and it is a great day. Man, I met this guy, Wes. I'm telling you, I have been blessed. I met Wes, I've been blessed. And I met his beautiful wife, and I want you to know that we're having an incredible time down here at the John Maxwell Teams IMC, the International Maxwell Certification. It is absolutely fabulous. Let me tell you one of the reasons I really like coming here, not because we get such incredible training, not because we get such phenomenal teaching here, but you get to meet some of the most incredible folks that you will ever meet in your life. And I want to share this with you right quick. On my website, craycalhoun.com, there's a link that will link you to two of the books that I have written. You Can Win in Life. It went national bestseller in May of 2014, and then my most recent book, You Must See Your Way Through, and that's not SEE, that's Alpha C. There are 10 chapters on there, and each chapter starts with a C. This May, I get this call from my publisher, and they said, you are now an international bestseller. And I went like, I said, I'm the guy that made the upper half of the 12th grade class because I was in the lower half. Listen, folks, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. If you have time and you want to, go out there and get those books. Wes is going to get some.
Yes, sir.
I don't have any left with me. Some people asked me to come and bring some, but I want to share this with you before I go. I'm traveling the country, and I'm speaking on D7 steps to transforming. That's not THE, that's D, ABC, D7 steps to transform. And I want to give you a little brief on this. Number one, you can never achieve what you want to achieve in life until you first have a dream. Any successful person has to use their imagination, get a dream bigger than you could believe, and that's going to get you started. When the dream, the why is big enough, the how don't matter, you'll find it. Number two, the decision. Make a decision to pursue your dream. So many people are indecisive. Number three, dedicate yourself to the decision to get the dream, man. And when I say dedicate, I'm talking about whatever you need to do. If you have to listen to stuff, what you need to do. You have to read whatever you need to do. And then number four, you got to get determined. You got to get like a pit bull. Grab a hold to it and don't let go. Persistence is everything. Number five, you can't do the first four without number five. You got to have discipline. You must have discipline, and you must create that within yourself, because your biggest enemy is you. My biggest enemy was me. From drug and alcohol addiction and trouble with the law, I now speak and work with the police department in DeSoto, police department in Dallas. And let me tell you something. Riding in the front seat with the chief is a lot better than riding in the back seat with bracelets. And watch it. You got to get these last two. See, because you got to have your dream. You got to make a decision. You got to dedicate yourself to the decision. You got to be determined. You got to have discipline. Number six, you got to get this. Dare to be you. Don't try to be like nobody else. Don't try to be like me. I remember I used to try to imitate people. My good friend Les Brown. I remember when I hooked up with John Maxwell, I went and listened to him, still listen to him. And I said, I'm going to be like John. I'm going to be like John. And then some went, boop. You can't be like John. There's only one John. Dare to be yourself. Number seven, and the final one, it's dangerous to stay the same.
Wow.
It's dangerous to stay the same. And I expound on that in my 3 CD resources that I have for the D7 steps to transforming. I even elaborate on it. The next book that's coming out is going to tell you a lot about it. And I want you to know this guy right here, he's on his way. He is on his way. You need to connect with him, give him your email, you need to call him up, you need to just bombard him, because West is going to the top.
Ray, I'll close it up. I appreciate it. So when I first heard that Ray had written these books, I said, Ray, I want to get each of those and I want them signed. And he said, well, they're on Amazon. I said, so we'll figure it out, but I want them signed. because that means something. We love collecting them. I'm
I'm
excited
humbled.
about that. So
I'm
one of the
humbled.
things that we'll do when we share this video is I want to put a link to Ray's books on it too, because Ray's been an awesome blessing in my life. In just the past couple days, we've gotten to know each other. I was in Dallas 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and he didn't even know I was there. It was the most unbelievable thing, but now we know.
The next time
And-
he comes, I'm going to know.
Indeed. And number 4 and number 5
Yes.
have been probably the most important thing to me in my life, the discipline and the determination,
Yeah.
not in that order, but they've been some of the most important things to me in anything I've ever done, and making sure I'm around people that are smarter than me and further along than me.
Oh, that is so kind.
Brother, appreciate you.
Listen, I appreciate you and
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
Back
I'm
at
looking
you.
forward to us going to the top together.
Yes, indeed.
You know, one person can do a lot of good things, and I've done a lot of good things, and there's no pat on my back. It's by the grace of God. But it takes a team to do something great.
1 + 1 = 11.
Yes, indeed. 1 + 1's 11. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you soon.
See you soon.